In this video, we're going to identify key components of a parabola from an equation. It says, given the parabola below, determine the coordinates x, y of the focus and the equation of the directrix. So first of all, let's notice that our leading coefficient here is -1/8 on the x squared. That tells us that we have a downward facing parabola. If we have a downward facing parabola, our foci should be inside that parabola and our directrix should be just above it. And the distance between the foci and the directrix should be the same. Now, there's a standard form for parabolas, and the standard form for parabolas is x squared is equal to 4py. And when we have x squared equal to 4py, our foci is going to be, so the foci, and then foci would be 0p, but it's not always 0p. It depends on where it's at. We have a downward facing parabola, so the y value is the thing that's changing for the foci. So that's why we're writing 0p here. If we had like a sideways facing parabola, then it would be p0 instead of 0p. So we got 0p for the foci, and then our directrix is going to be, well, once we figure this out, our directrix is going to be opposite of that. So let's go ahead and check this out. We're going to get this in the form x squared equals 4py. So I'm going to multiply by -8 on each side. So I get -8y equals x squared. I'm going to rewrite that as x squared is equal to -8y. Now I have this in the form x squared equals 4py. So that tells me that -8 is equal to 4p, which tells me that p is -2. So I have -2 equals p. That tells me my foci is 0, -2. So foci, so I got 0, -2 for the foci. Now, the original equation did not have a shift up or down, right? There was no vertical shift. So we're looking at the x-axis going right through what's called the vertex. So the vertex is at 0, 0. We can write that vertex is 0, 0. So that means if our foci is at 0, -2, the foci is 2 units down from the vertex. Remember that the directrix is going to be the same distance from the vertex as the foci, but it's going to be on the opposite side. So this distance in here would be 2. So we can say that the directrix then would be a horizontal line at a value of y equals 2. Because y equals 2 would be exactly 2 units from the vertex, just like the foci is exactly 2 units in the y direction from the foci, or from the vertex. So those are our two solutions, or those are our two key components from that equation.